Alright, Love Island review episode 12, I think this is. Yeah. I mean, Theodore, another cliffhanger, and Rachel. Hey guys, it's Molly. Hope you guys are doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button. Daily and consistent content. TikTok for my Love Island reviews over there. Go check that out. This video is sponsored by Frontline Therapist. For those of you who don't know what Frontline Therapist is, they are a black-owned business company that specialize in mental health related, facilities and counseling sessions directed to black and brown individuals. Oftentimes, when you go into therapy and you're sitting with a white person, you already feel some kind of imbalance. You don't feel like things are going right. The connection isn't great there. So I feel like these type of programs, these types of facilities, these companies are so essential, and they're also so rare. I don't know many that are like Frontline Therapists. The details are below. Use my code, guys, and you can definitely get your first free session. You get your first session free after you pay for your consultation. Your first session is free, guys. I'm literally giving you guys free mental health related sessions, and in the world that we live in, we all need that. Anyways, let's get into this video where we have Theodore. Now, he's obviously taking all these four girls on a date, which I think is interesting because all the four girls are close to each other and they're having that kind of, tension of who's going to be picked, what's going to happen. Realistically speaking, I think Sharon is going to be saved by Aaron, and I think Faye is going to be saved by Hugo. And then when it comes to Rachel and Kaz, I think he might go with Kaz. That's what I'm seeing here. I feel like their chemistry seemed a little bit better, and I feel like Rachel was just trying a little bit too hard, asking about lots going on, what pleases you, this, that. That could potentially turn Theodore off, and he may not want to entertain that because he may feel that it's just too much too much on his head. So that is why I feel like that. Really and truly, I don't want Rachel, Faye, or Kaz to go home. I feel like these three are the strongest girls in the villa in terms of personality and bringing something. So I think any of these three girls to go would be, not good for the show. So to put them in this particular state, in this particular situation, isn't good or clever by the producers at all. And I feel like Sharon needs to go. I feel like she had her time with Aaron. Yes, other girls have had their times and failed as well. But I feel like she's just not bringing as much to me. I don't think she's as charismatic. She just sits there with her five lips. And I'm just kind of like, I want you to go now. I'm kind of over you. I'm kind of over the whole Sharon and Aaron stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's been overplayed a lot. I just park that situation and call it a day. Like, I think Kaz would be great because not only her and Theodore, but then that kind of tension between her, Toby, and Chloe would also exist. Faye brings the drama, and I feel like, Rachel is somebody that I want to see. I feel like she was set up really and truly, and I feel like I want to see more of her because she wasn't given a fair chance. Sharon has had a few chances, but I feel like Sharon will stay, which is not the right way to go. Yet again, we've put ourselves into another cliffhanger, and I feel like the producers are desperately trying to do stuff because nothing is going on in the villa, and they're probably pissed really and truly, and are trying to tell these cast members to do something because nothing is really clicking. They've had probably 1 to 2, maybe like 3 great episodes in the handful of 12 that's shown. So I just feel like yeah, I'm just not really here for it. Aaron is really playing this laid back role, constantly saying he's laid back, can't be with someone who's too serious or too feisty or this, that, and I feel like you're just overplaying this narrative. You're not Ovi, relax, please, and just be yourself. And I feel like it's a little bit forced. This whole naughty trio, please, I just feel like Lucinda and Millie are being downgraded heavily by associating themselves with Chloe. They don't know that, obviously, but I feel like I would have liked Millie more if she just wasn't with them, and clearly she's going on with Liam and they kiss and everything, which is great, but I just feel like this naughty trio situation is not working for me at all. However, I do like Chloe because she's somebody that we find annoying, somebody that is carrying something, somebody bringing some kind of narrative, Toby and Kaz included. So I feel like they're all essential and core to this show, and they need to stay. Terry also, not Terry, Jared. Why do I keep saying Terry? I don't know why I keep saying Terry. Theodore obviously was talking about how he liked Lucinda, and Brad's face was a bit like worried. Could be some competition there, to be honest with you. But you got 4 girls you're taking dates on, focus on them, not Lucinda. Lucinda having cold feet about Brad is interesting. I don't think they will last at all. Again, none of these couples are lasting, which I feel like shows that they're genuinely looking for something, and it's just not clicking with any one of them. So it's just bad casting on the producer side, to be honest with you, and not much that they can do. If it doesn't click, it doesn't click. I feel like Casa and Moore are going to rip up half of these people, but that's not happening for a while, guys. So I get the sense that production are trying to grab onto some kind of storyline, and they are struggling desperately, and this everyday cliffhanger, it doesn't need to be like this. But I do hope that tomorrow Kaz does not go home. I'm praying that Kaz does not go home. I don't want that to happen. I'd be really irritated. You've already taken out Shannon, which could have great potential. Liberty, okay, great, but that situation is going to fall down. I don't want Kaz to go. I'm sick of this narrative that, you know, we have black women on the show who only have one option. If that option fails, they suddenly have to leave the villa because their time is done on the show. That's what I don't want to see. I would happily voice concerns for brown women, but we just don't see many brown women on the show, unfortunately, and Shannon was kicked out in 48 hours. Yeah, annoying. I don't know what you guys make of Theodore. I think he's okay. I think he's keeping his cards to himself. He's not really telling anybody really and truly who he's interested in. He wants to keep that more of a secret and wait until everything gets announced at the recoupling. I wonder who's going to go with Hugo. He was quite funny. He was like, you know, I'll take your appointments in one by one. I actually don't know who's going to pick. Maybe Faye, because they were initially a couple before, so they have that kind of friendship connection. Therefore, he might want to save her. However, Faye has had numerous amount of chances in that villa, more than anybody. But I want her to stay because she's the only one who brought the drama. She was calling Brad a see you next Tuesday on the third date. She was the one beefing with Chloe. We need her in the villa. The producers know that. She's a valuable asset to drama. They're going to keep her. Believe me, they're not going to make her go away. When Maura and Anna were single or whatever and they were about to get dumped, then you had Jordan and Tom come in for them, you know, coincidentally, because the producers won't throw away the people that bring in the most drama. So I don't see Faye going. I want Sharon to go up all the 4 girls, and I just don't see that happening, unfortunately. We didn't see much of Jake this entire episode, and I am extremely blessed and grateful for that. I think the only genuine good connection in that villa is Kaz and Liberty. If we want to keep it all the way real, when there is a good connection in the villa, whether it's a friendship or relationship, it screams in our faces. We can see it flow naturally. And the only relationship that is flowing naturally is Kaz and Liberty. Their connection, their friendship, the way she came back and spoke to Liberty, laughing about how she forgot what the job's name is. Liberty's really a girl's girl. So I just feel like, you know, that... Listen, if a friendship couple wins the show, I'm here for that. But I think Liberty's going to be ripped apart, and she is going to be the main Casa Amor victim here. I think that's what they're setting her up for, and it's an absolute shame, but I don't see her as reactive, so I don't know what she would even do in the first place. I just feel like, listen, when it comes to shows, there are good seasons and bad seasons, and I feel like we're now at that Sunday. And I said last Sunday, if it's still like this Sunday, I'm going to be annoyed. It's not like this. It has gone up a little bit, and I just feel like, you know, not as much as I expected, but it has gone up for sure. And I just don't want to see Kaz going home, and I feel like I don't want to see Rachel going home because she was set up to fail in the beginning. Because Chugs recently admitted, you know what, let me leave that for another video because let's just keep to this, because Love Island too much right now. It's 3 a.m. But I said I was going to get this review out. Yeah, we're just going to see what happens, guys. I just feel like I'm glad I didn't watch this on time. I was watching the Euros. I didn't have time to watch this. I don't think a lot of people watched this at all. Nobody cared for it, to be honest with you. They should have shown this on Saturday, not today. Very silly of them. I think they're panicking behind the scenes because I don't know what they're doing. Listen, email me, ring me up, guys, and I will turn the show around in seconds. Do you understand? The ideas that I have, I would absolutely flip the show because this is what we need, and it's just not bringing it, and it's going to last until August 25th, 26th. That's when the show is lasting. Do you understand? And right now it's currently 12th of July. So what are you going to do in that capacity? I don't know. Because for Rachel to be walking in like the baddest bee, and in 2 days you're crying on your bed, the most violated contestant, life comes at you fast, and I feel like that was just, it happened too quick, and it was very unfair on the girl, if we want to keep it all the way real. Let me know your thoughts are, guys. Subscribe to the channel, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to Frontline Therapist. The details are below, guys. They are a great company, and I'm very proud to be sponsoring them, and I just want to push them and talk about them more, and I will throughout as my reviews grow. Subscribe, click that button, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.